Gladness. Monday, bloody Monday. Hey, we got the whole crew here. Lou, Tyler, Marcel, how we doing? Happy Monday. Monday. Hershey PM, hold it up. Hey, Killian, I'm doing alright, man. How you doing? How you doing, huh? How you doing? Man, this stock is still up. This stock sucks. I say Rivian puts here, believe it or not. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna type it out. I'm gonna type it out. Rivian puts. You doing well? That's good. That's good. Yeah, I know a couple of you flipped those calls. That's funny. I was like here, and then I ran downstairs for a second. I come back, it was here, so it was still a good call, but I personally missed it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's funny too, we heard that news about that supposed Venezuelan oil tanker, and then somehow since then oil has been down essentially every day. Yeah, it was a pretty good call. Thank you, thank you. You know, we're seeing red here. I actually think SPY calls are still in play. It's all about the SPY calls, baby. How's everything else doing? How's everyone's other stocks doing? Is the account growing? I hope so. Hey, we just grabbed one. You know what they say? You gotta be in it to win it. Hey, it's our buddy Fax Ray. Good morning, my friend. Happy Monday. Monday, bloody Monday. Good old Monday. It's Monday and everyone works on Monday. They don't want to, but they do. Oh, it's all buddy Niels. What's going on, brother? Nobody works anymore. Except for me, I'm always work. Yeah. Usually they make you just like reconfirm a couple of things. You gotta like sign like like do like an electronic signature or whatever. But believe me, you only have to do it one time, and it's worth it. Especially if you're doing options. You can't sit there with 15-minute delayed quotes. It just can't happen. It's got 1,000 shares of Rocket Lab. Oh man. All right. I wish you well with that one. Uh, in my opinion, those rocket stocks are a little overvalued. Didn't I mention like MBOT to you the other day or something? Did you ever grab any of that, or you just kind of doing your own thing? Just say you're self-employed, bro. You grab more MBOT, 1,000 shares of TMC today. All right, my man is just rambling off stocks here. Well, whatever you bought today, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Wow, engineer 30 years? All right. Good for you. God bless. God bless. That is a very nice career. Yep, I wish when my generation was growing up, they didn't tell everyone, oh, just go get an office job somewhere. Because it's funny, now we fast forward 20 years later, and all of a sudden, oh, we need more electricians, we don't have enough plumbers, and it's like, yeah, that's what a lot of people were doing until you said go sit in college and go try to get some desk job. Yeah, we keep learning, baby. Knowledge is power. Again, I'm not knocking your Rocket Labs or the TMC, but you definitely should consider that MBot, man. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Yes, well, MBot, just like Hydrograph, we're on the timeline, right? We were talking about the timeline approaching. Again, stock originally brought to you on the channel at around $1, right? And it ran to almost 5 as we started to get these updates about the timeline and the FDA clearance. So that's why I still say, even it pulling down whatever recently to like $2, I don't view it as a big deal in my opinion. I think it's still going to be very nice. Yeah, check out Mbot. 3 guys in the class own Mbot. Hey, the students of Denmark taking over. Telling you, man, pretty soon you're going to be on the news. They're going to be like, wow, this stock just ran 300% this week. What's going on? Well, apparently there's a group of young investors out of Denmark that are moving markets. Is Disney setting up to soar? I don't know. I called calls the other day at 108.5 and it hit 113. That's all I know. That's all I know. Of course they have to do it manually. You're like one of 38 people in your country that's trying to invest. So they have to make sure you are who you are. You don't see reverse stock split on MBOT coming? Pfft, blasphemy. How dare you? How dare you? Blasphemy. Come on, Fax Ray. We spoke about this, man, all right? Send me $5,000. I'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. Two tree grand. We'll be all right. Yeah. We are sitting red right now, ladies and gentlemen. PM looking really nice today. Oh, Rivian pops up right after I said puts. Outstanding. Outstanding. The stock is getting so much attention for no reason. For no reason. You have to pay? Oh my god. That's how you know your country sucks. Yeah. Tesla raging. It is a type of music. Yeah, see, like right now I'd say Tesla puts, but I don't know what's going on. Web browser from Norway. Oh my goodness. Series 7, Series 63. You got the Oprah. Oh, wow. $500 more shares of ONS today. Okay. Okay. It's all about you, isn't it? It's all about you. I actually saw that ONS pull back into the sevens, which I believe I mentioned to you the other day. Did I or did I not? Did I or did I not? Yeah, some say I'm pretty good. Some say I'm pretty good at what I do. Yeah. I was playing some Diablo 2 this weekend. Absolutely classic game. Came out 25 years ago. Still better than anything they make today. Crazy. Then they want to know why. Oh, you guys, you don't like new movies? You don't like new games? No. You guys made all the best movies, all the best games already. 10,000 shares of ONS. See? It's all about you. No, I'm just kidding. That's good. That's a nice sizable position. I wish you well with that. It's all about the live quotes, Niels. We're happy to have you. Thanks for showing up. Gonna buy some Ember. There you go. That's what I like to see. Again, I like it. My opinion, I like it. I really like it. There's a lot of other stocks I like also, but I know you kind of got your own thing going on. I just don't want you to start throwing money around. So if you're looking for something else, let me know. But I'm not just gonna inundate you with a supermarket of stocks here. Spending that engineering money. One share at a time. That's what I always say. I really love how as soon as I said puts, the stock started raging. I mean, it was topped out. We were topped out. Look, people try to tell me, oh, it's all about the RSI. Until it's not. Right? Until it's not. That's why I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If I'm looking at a stock and you're about to tell me about the RSI or the VWAP or something, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Because it's all bullshit anyway. It's all bullshit, and it's bad for you. You know what? Fuck it. I'm calling Tesla puts. This stock should not be up. I have no idea what's going on. And I don't care to know. I don't care to know. Oh, we almost hit 250. We almost hit 250. Whoa. Not cool. Uh-huh. Oh, she's looking good. This did not happen. Obviously. How's our old buddy Hydrograph doing? Yep, chilling. Chilling. How about Hamilton Insurance that nobody talks about? Oh, look at that. It hit almost $29 the other day. Getting above first level resistance. Originally brought to you on the channel at $15 a year and a half ago. Boring, yes. Exciting, no. 100% return, yes. Which is the name of the game. For best stock I work with. Nokia has been very nice. Love my Nokia. I was talking about this back at 3, 4. Good old Nokia. Actually, no, I think Disney puts are in play, in my opinion. Do you have a price target for Nokia? Uh, oh man. Let's find out. Uh, 23. Debt coming down. I mean, yeah, in my opinion, fair value is like 40 billion. And the market cap's 34 and a half. I mean, it really, in my opinion, it should get to like 60 billion, which would be roughly $12 a share. In my opinion. In my opinion. Disney puts. Nokia had the best phones. Yeah, no, I know. I still got it downstairs, bro. I bet you it still works. I bet you I still don't even have to charge it. That thing's been charged for 10 years, that phone. Those phones were great, man. Used to drop them, it didn't matter. You charged the phone, that battery lasted 5 days. I used to misplace the charger and forget that I had to charge the phone. Yeah, brick phone, 100%. 100% the brick. I remember it was like such a rare occurrence. Like, holy crap, like, wow, my battery's low. I need to charge this again. It was so rare. You only had to charge the thing like once a week. It was such a rare occurrence. That's around 10.5 euro. Yeah. It's at like 6 and change US right now. That's why I think 12 roughly. So yeah, because it's at about $34 billion market cap, and that's why I think 60 billion is conservative. So yeah, about 12 American or 10.5 euro. That'd still be a nice jump. Couldn't scroll reels. That's true. They didn't have reels back then. Snake was awesome. Yes. That's all it was, man. That's all it was. People just wanted to play Snake. And I remember, it's funny because I used to ask my buddy who had a phone before I did. And anytime I'd see him, I'd be like, oh, let me get your phone. Let me play Snake. And it was funny because running the game Snake, believe it or not, drained the battery the most. 5 a minute. Back in 1990, oh yeah. They used to bang people out when they first hit the scene, man. Remember the roaming charges? Remember those roaming charges? You just randomly get a huge ass bill and they were like, oh yeah, you were roaming. Oh yeah? You don't say. Yeah. You know, people shoot texts back and forth now. It was what? It was like 99 cents a text message or something when it came out. Imagine that. Every time you go back and forth, right? You read one, you send $1, dollar. Imagine. Yeah, same thing. I didn't have anyone to call either. Who do you know when you're a kid, you know? You know your parents. Everybody just wanted to play Snake. Yeah, those roaming charges, though, that was hilarious. Just open up a bill for like $300. And we're talking 30 years ago, by the way, so that's like $1,000 today. Hey, it's Lucio. Yeah, well, the phones today are ridiculous. The phones today are ridiculous. It came out. It was supposed to be you need to communicate with someone in case of an emergency. That's basically the point of the cell phone, right? Holy crap! Hello, I just drove off the road. Right, I'm in a ditch. You send some people to help me out. My battery just died. You send someone out here, give me a jump. It was in case of emergency. What makes me laugh is these kids have a smartphone in their pocket, and they are the most stupid generation. I've never seen anything like it before. I remember getting pissed back in the day because when I wanted a computer, I remember first my father bought us encyclopedias. And because even when I got the first computer, we didn't have like AOL or internet access. So even though I had a computer, like if I needed to know something, I still had to walk a couple of blocks and go to the library and do it over there. Right? Think about that. And now these kids, anything they don't know, they can just take out the phone, look it up real quick, get the answer. Yet somehow, none of them know anything. I can't even comprehend how that's possible. Had 5 cell towers, now 2,000. Phew. It's got to be dangerous, though, no? They're talking about all these towers and all these waves going through the air, and so, I mean, it's got to be bad for us. Yeah, it's definitely no good. And you're saying 2,000, and that's just San Antonio. That's insane. That's insane. Oh man, it's almost like we accelerated technology too fast. Bro, what are you talk? See what I mean? This is why you don't listen to 18-year-olds in Denmark. They've already done studies about how it affects us. I think they were saying 5G, what is causing, like, people freaking are always lightheaded, who's always nauseous, popping up those C cells, the big C. Telling you, man, should stay. Like, is it useful? Yeah, of course, right? Of course. But we have drawbacks. Bro, it's not about the flesh, it's about our brains, brother, our brains. I also saw a video. They were talking about how, what was it on X? They were showing that, what, all the athletes and stuff coming off the plane, coming off the buses, and none of them used the wireless earbuds anymore. They all went back to wired headphones. I'm telling you, man, they know what's up, man. I'm telling you. Burned his face, huh? Damn, that's rough. I mean, they said that about cell phones too, like 20 years ago. The radiation from the cell phone, and every time you make or take a call, you hold it up to your face. And again, this was 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, like 20 years ago. And they were like, oh, the radiation coming off this thing, you got to be careful. We can get tumors. And again, that was decades ago. And I'm sure if at the time that was giving off some sort of radiation, then chances are the fact that it could do so much more today, it had to have been magnified, right? It didn't contract. It had to have been magnified. I mean, I get the appeal, though, because honestly, I don't leave the house much, and you can do everything on the PC, so I'm usually doing whatever I want on my computer. And now they took the phone, and now it's a computer, basically. And that's why everyone's on their phone now. People will tell me, like, oh, all you do is sit in front of the computer all day. And it's like, yeah, but you're essentially doing the same thing on your phone. Your phone is a small computer. And you're doing the same things I'm doing, right? You're listening to music, you're watching the market, you're freaking watching videos. And that's why, like we said, it used to be, I have an emergency, my car broke down, can you send some help? That was the point of the cell phone. Now it's about, Twitter and Facebook. I don't know. Yeah, I'm afraid of heights, so that's why I always give credit to the linemen and those people who have, climbed those towers and whatnot. I always give them credit because I know it pays well, and it should, because, of course, it is dangerous. I mean, if I wasn't afraid of heights, I'd climb that pole and replace the light bulb or whatever, but I'm just not that guy, but I always give credit where credit's due. Because I know it would be something, if I was the only guy left and I had to do it, I would be dreading every step. So, I appreciate those men. When's Spy Reverse coming? I don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Penthouse downtown Manhattan. I wouldn't want to anyway. The city sucks. Who the hell wants to live in the city? And now you got that new mayor, Zoltan, over there. Zoltan! Dude, where's my car reference? Zoltan! Any thoughts? BB upcoming earnings. BB, oh yeah, baby. It's all about the grandfather technology. That's what we've been talking about. Oh, I live in New York, but I'm not in the city anymore, baby. I saw the writing on the wall. I got the hell out of there. Got the heck out of there. Yeah, like I said, the earnings on BlackBerry have been pretty consistent. So, BB, I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. And, maybe back up here about 4.5. And then if they beat, you could see back $5. You really want to see them beat and have it retest this line, right? If we retest this line on good numbers, then we're going here. I'd give him the benefit of the doubt, though. You smoking? Yes, I am. Slumlord millionaire. At least say hello before you call me out, huh? You son of a bitch. You're welcome, Tyler. My man. Yeah, I'm smoking. I'm having a little herbal refreshment. Yeah. Yeah. I am. I'm man enough to admit it. I told you guys, I'm always very honest with you. And, I even admitted, like, I don't mind sitting here all day talking to you guys on stream or, even if we're not live, like, I'll sit here for 6-7 hours straight and I'll just look at stocks and find something else to buy. Believe it or not, I really don't mind doing it. But yeah, my one vice is sometimes I smoke and you know, it helps me zone out. It helps me see some stuff. I don't know. I know some people don't care. Some people are like, oh, you really shouldn't do that. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, everyone's an alcoholic, really, at the end of the day. Also, you know, it affects you differently. You know, it affects you. If you drink every day, right, you will eventually start to harm your organs. And if you, obviously, if you smoke every day, you know, I'm sure it's not good for your lungs, but you understand my point, right? Like, you're not gonna like lose a kidney. It's just not the same. But I understand the fact that they kind of like push back on it, because again, I can appreciate the fact that you don't want, you know, a whole workforce just zoning out, stumbling around, baked off their minds. Like, you know, I understand. Use the first BB they made and first Palm Pilot. Yeah, I remember the Palm Pilot. BlackBerry, I still say it's like that grandfather technology that we still need. The encryption, I believe, is still top notch. The stock recently popped up to about $5 because they came out with a new OS. And I've just been talking about, again, I know you just joined us, but all year I was talking about the grandfather, the backup tech names, saying that, in my opinion, those are the ones that you want to be buying. And we're seeing stocks like Nokia, BlackBerry doing very well that are on the back burner. People completely forgot about them. They're under the radar. Also, stocks like IBM, AMD, I've been talking about. They've been up. They've been consistently hitting highs. This is why I said, again, I made a Trump video. It was back in January. But in my video, I was basically saying, if you buy almost any of these tech names besides NVIDIA, because they already went on their run, right? So if you buy any backup player, chances are you're probably going to make money on them, because the AI demand, the growth is so much that the spillover is going to come to almost every name across the board. So it really doesn't matter whether it's IBM, you know, people come out, oh, what about like this, you know, data center cooling stock? Like, yeah, it doesn't matter, honestly. It almost doesn't matter. BlackBerry more of a security company now. Right, and with the increase in AI servers and data centers and demand, security companies like BlackBerry, security companies like Sentinel-1, ticker symbol S, should be very valuable over the years, in my opinion. This is why, again, I say, you know, that they try to push the front runners, right? They try to push the front runners because those are their best performing positions so far. So by continuing to push the front runners, you keep the spotlight on them, you keep the volume coming in so that when it's a shitty day, it's supported, and when it's a great day, it's pumped even more. Right? But IBM, they don't own. BlackBerry, they don't own. So those are our opportunities to get in on the ground floor before they begin to manipulate the price of the stock. That's why you want to own something like a BlackBerry now, in my opinion, at 3, 4 and change, so that down the road, when the spotlight does come on it, the big news does hit, the new catalyst does come to fruition, the stock's going to go to 18, but you're going to own it at 3.5. Compound investing. Well, compound appreciation investing, right? Not compound dividend investing. lady. When I'm with you, I'm smiling. LAC sub $5. You're my lady of the morning. Man, I wish I could sing like that, man. Looking at MBOT, they have no revenue. Yes, correct. That is correct. But LAC right before it came. Yeah, bro, that's a good price, though, bro. That's a good price. Like we saw, man, we got some Trump news. You know, people started piling into the stock. It ran back up to 10.5. So that's why, in my opinion, anything down here, 4, 5, 6, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Should be more than fine. Like we always say, if we wake up long term and the stock's at $20, you know, you're probably not going to sit here and say, oh, I overpaid, 40 cents a share. You know, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't cry over spilled milk. You know, I mean, there's many expressions I can give you right now. Don't be a bitch, right? That's one that comes to mind. I try to keep it professional, though, I try to keep it professional. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, hit the wrong button. We get the big red candle. Is that not good? How many shares are shorted on Ember? Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. A 3. That was the best commercial. It's up there. It's up there. That is a classic right here. Ember is showing me short float 9.25%. It is showing me 9.25%. The markets are going the wrong way. Up, Tesla down 2 points. Up, Tesla puts. I'm a genius. Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. No, facts, I'm telling you. I know you're an older guy. Believe me, I completely understand how you think. Again, full disclosure, I was a Series 7, Series 63 licensed financial advisor. Someone in your situation would literally be the person who would always give me a shot because they knew I was the right guy for the job, had a good head on my shoulders, sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell. I am a force to be reckoned with. And again, MBOT, in my opinion, is one that you should consider building a position in, and you cannot analyze it the same way you're looking at everything else. I'm telling you right now. Short float. What's the revenue? I'm telling you. It's not. It's a different situation. It's a different beast. It's a different beast. And again, not to beat you up, but we found it at 1 and it already ran to 467. So we already know it's a winner. Right? So now it's up to you basically to just pick your spot. The other day, when it was whatever, low 2s, see, that's what I mean. You'd be up like 10% already. That's what I'm talking about. You're my lady of the morning. like I said, if if you want, I mean, no, because I know, like he said, he's retired. I understand. You think a little differently when you again when time goes on. I completely understand how you feel. I essentially had this conversation. Who was it? With my uncle, with like a month ago. And for the record, he did not listen to me, right? So he already missed out on money. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, again, I know what I know. I know what I know. It is what it is. No one believed me with Hydrograph either. Then the stock ran 2,500%. It's not even a long shot. I'm already correct. You understand? I'm already correct. It's not a long shot. All right? It was a dunk shot. You understand? Layup. It was a layup. Like I said, MBOT should be fine. Give it a little while. Chances are it'll be back at 3.5. You're going to be up freaking 50% probably in no time. And like I've been trying to do over the years, I'm the guy who has the confidence and conviction that I can make mostly anyone money. And I could show you that proof in the pudding. And then that's why, like I said, if we want to treat it, if you want to treat me as a back end player, you want to wait for a situation to work out, and then you want to show your thanks, send a couple of bucks. That's fine, like I said, because that's the difference. That's what see, you're older, so you've been down this road. You've dealt with brokers before, so you understand what I'm saying. But again, this is why I try to relay this to these younger, newer investors, right? And they didn't really go into that area of investing yet, dealing with the bullshit and the brokers and all this nonsense. So, that's why I'm trying to show them results first. And then if they like, they can take care of me on the back end. Because everyone nowadays, they know they're not good at what they do. And they still have the audacity to charge these people $20, $50, $100 a month. And the only reason they do that is to offset their personal losses because they suck. I could sit here and not buy or trade anything and still make everyone money. So, again, just, not that I was feeling defensive, but just to let you know if for any reason you are questioning my motives. I personally, full disclosure, have a very tiny position in MBOT. If the stock explodes, everyone will make more money than I will. And that's why, like I said, I'm confident in the growth over time. And if and when that happens, that's when I ask you take care of me. Lady of the morning. I tell you, it is all about the silver and gold, boys and girls. Yep. Why are they keeping this stock up? This company sucks. I got knocked down, but I got up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Bitcoin's been struggling, huh? Da, 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 da. Mm, 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 mm. Start a position on MBOT. I respect it, but I wish you were able to tell that I'm not like the rest of them. And of course, what you understand I mean by that is not a position. That is not a position. However, if you are watching some certain levels and looking for a break and looking to add it to, then I respect you again. I don't know. I'm beating you up. Because what I do is, unfortunately, people come in here with some liquidity and could make some nice returns, and they just don't take me seriously yet. But that's okay. I'm beating you up. I don't mean to beat you up. I appreciate you putting that confidence in me. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's fine. I understand. Because I get you know I'm looking ahead, right? You know I'm looking ahead. That's why, again, with some of the other positions you told me, and then to say that, in my mind, I'm like, what, really? But I understand. I understand. Yeah, no, like we said, Niels, you're a young kid. So for you to even have a couple of hundred shares of this or that, I'm telling you, you're in a very good position for your age, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Get SMCI right back down here to this level. You can see this is a big support trend. I know it's messy, but you can see, look, this is going back from the bottoms of June, cutting across right there. Look at the multiple bounces. And again, even if it breaks, there's another one I like too, facts. But, I mean, you sound like you have a bunch of tech positions already. I'm going to mention it in the Discord, though. I'm just going to remind SMCI, SMCA, let's say calls, shares, here. And got a little bit of snow this weekend. A little bit of the white stuff. Just enough to make a mess, of course. I believe they want to take this S&P back up, but they're just doing it in a volatile way so that people don't feel confident holding. Yeah, this thing's still going, huh? So stupid. So stupid. This is what I mean. This is what I mean when I talk about the fakeness of the market and these nonsense freaking algorithms or whatever the hell the bullshit these people try to tell me about. Look at this stock. Look. For what? For what? Look at this. Trash. Trash. And you're trying to stage this frickin' U-turn comeback. Are you kidding me? Trash. High 70s in Texas. And of course, now we all know why Facts appreciates how I do it, hopefully, and why he's been hanging out the last couple of days. What did I tell you when I was a licensed broker? My best clients were from Texas. Best clients were from Texas. You know why? Because it was just straight up, call like you see it, salt of the earth people. And the difference though is like, it was hard to describe. It's like they actually think similar to New Yorkers. A lot of New Yorkers didn't think that. They would actually hate, oh, I hate calling and talking to guys down south. I love talking to guys down south. The difference was, though, it was like they were New Yorkers, but like without all that like ego and attitude. Much easier to talk to. Much easier to kind of like understand and see it my way. Again, I told you guys, I used to call people up with CBOE. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, this is when I was at the firm, right? So when I would call people up, it'd be with something like this. But again, going off on a tangent, but the guys in Texas were just awesome. Love me some SMCI. Hey, who doesn't, baby? Who doesn't? We love SMCI. Tesla flying also. Listen, shut up. All right? I called puts on all these things. I don't want to hear they're flying. You're just going to neg me out. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, long term, we know you're going to be fine. Shut up with your Tesla. It's all about the puts. Tesla puts. Yeah, I don't even know what to think anymore. Like I said, I mean, we'll get good data, we'll go down. We'll get bad data, we climb. I don't know. It's like that's what I mean. It's like as a broker, like I know I'm supposed to pay attention to this. But also at the same time, the market is showing me it doesn't give a shit about it. So, how am I supposed to feel? You know what it is? You know what it really comes down to? You have to be aware of the data because that is going to give the market a delayed reaction. So you actually, in my opinion anyway, when there's data coming, you actually have to play it for later that day or potentially even the next day. Not always immediately after, the news hits. Market lag time is a real thing. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm gonna like the stream. Yes, thank you, Niels. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We have to make sure we like the stream because we know AI is taking over the world and the algorithms are running everything, right? So what we're trying to do now is appease the algorithms so that when they take over the world, right, they'll look at us and they'll say, oh, you know what? We like these guys. There's a good group right here. There's a good group. Yeah, we got around that dozen mark. Not bad. Unfortunately, I think the most we ever had was like 22 or something. But I know some people are working, some people are watching, some other YouTubers, I guess. It is what it is. Like I always say, just unfortunately, we know the stat that like 90% of people lose money when they're trading. So that's why I always say, if they're not watching me, it's whatever. But whoever they're watching, I just hope they're doing right by them. I really hope they know what they're talking about, and they didn't just, make money on a Tesla call and then start charging people for a book or whatever, some nonsense. Watch you and another if you leave the PC. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. Like I said, I know I'm not perfect. I'm obviously I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, I called that guy. Well, I didn't even call him directly a piker, but apparently I was using the term piker, and that gentleman got very upset and left. So I am definitely not everyone's cup of tea. I know that. But like I say, if people, oh, I watch this other guy, he likes to trade whatever, this, and this. Hey, listen, whatever. As long as they, really know what they're doing, they're consistent. If you have a question, they help you out, right? Like if they actually give a crap, then fine, Go for it. Yes, you did mention this battery company in Canada. But I don't understand why you would buy it when we have companies like, in my opinion, LAC, BlackBerry out of Canada, right? And also there's like a million battery companies now. There are so many battery, right? I mean, it might be a winner again. You know, I'm not trying to destroy your stock. We can look at it. But you understand my point. There are just so many damn battery companies. And who's going to order all these batteries? And who's using all these batteries? Call me a piker a lot of times. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's because, like, I say it because I'm trying to help people. This guy flies off the handlebars, starts having a freaking emotional swan song on his way out over here. Like, what? All because he missed Dollar General, right? That's what it came down to. Like, come on. Like I always say, I can't do it for you guys. I essentially am doing it for you. Most of it. Right? So you guys, that's what I mean. You guys have to execute, right? If I'm the analytical side, you're the execution side. One hand washes the other. And it'll all even out. But that's why some people like sit there and they're like, "Oh no, I need, you know, specific alerts and I need you to like, you know, DM me, message me privately." It's like, bro, think about that. First of all, just trying to like run the stream and then having to stop to message you directly would already, right, take me out of focus. But now at the same time, imagine I had 3, 4 people. "Oh, could you do that for me? Could you do that for me?" Now what happens? Now I'm not really working during the day, right? Now I'm just worried about messaging you. And also, if I'm doing literally everything, then you deserve nothing. People always try to tell me all the time, right? Because, like I said, apparently everyone came together and decided that 10% of profits was what they offer everybody. I don't know where that came from, but people approach me all the time with this nonsense. "Oh, we'll trade in this other account. I'll give you 10% of profits." It's like, listen, again, with all due respect, if I'm doing the analysis and now I'm also running the trading account, you deserve 10% of profits. So that's why, like I said, you guys, you know, you got to do something, right? With all due respect, you got to do something. If I put the time into something like an M-bot, right? That's what I mean. We got someone like Fax comes in here. "Oh, yeah, you like it? Okay, let me look at it. Okay, boom. All right, I bought some shares." Right? That's what I mean. I did my job. He did his job. Now, we just wait. That's it. Don't make it harder than it is. USA wants to be first in underwater battle next. Okay, honestly, I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, if you're familiar with the sector and you think that could be a decent company, then yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. Absolutely. At least we had some entertainment. Yeah, that was funny, man. Guys started flipping out. Right, and that's what I mean. That's why I honestly, I hate people like that, and I hate to say it, but remember when he was like, because I messaged him back, because he sent me like a dozen messages. And remember, it was what, like Friday afternoon or something like that, right? I like poured myself a drink. I closed down my tab here, right? I wasn't looking at charts anymore. My weekend started. Guy sent me like 12, 14 messages, right? So that's what I mean. At that point, you're just poking the bear. At that point, you simply want a rise out of me. And then when it happens, you could say, oh, look at this guy, look at this guy. Which is exactly what he did. Because I responded, whatever, with like 4 or 5 messages, like, "Yo, you're doing this wrong." Literally, like I said to you guys, like, You know, like I'm doing what I needed to do. You know, I was constantly posting about Dollar General. If you never bought it, you weren't able to, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, it's on you. It's not on me. You know, so me, because I did a poll in Discord asking who owned Dollar General, and nobody did. That's what upset me. Right? So I basically said, like, oh, you can't cry about this one. I was updating you guys, you know, for a year on it. Oh, you're not doing this right. You don't know how to talk to people. All you do is call people pikers, blah, blah, blah. Like, not to be a dick, but I don't give a shit. Everything that guy was saying, I did not give a shit about. And like I said, he sent me a dozen messages. I responded with 4. Then he responded with another dozen messages. And then, of course, he said in the Discord, oh, why don't you tell her, why don't you show everyone what you said to me, how you ripped me apart in the messages? Yeah, well, you asked me to. You asked me. I was sitting here having a drink, starting to unwind and enjoy my weekend. Then you sent me 15 messages. So I sent you a few back. Like, I don't know what happened, bro. I'm telling you. People are saying it's the fluoride in the water. People are saying it's the food. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I am telling you right now, some people's brains do not work. That guy shot the plane, right? He had the golden goose. Gets emotional, flips out, leaves the Discord. But in his mind, that hurt me, right? How? Dollar has been consistently climbing for about 3.5 hours straight. It's at highs of the day right now. Oh, blow it out, your rays. Yeah, I don't know. It just pissed me off, man. Just, oh, don't call me a pike. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro. Again, not to keep beating it, and I'm not trying to do a guilt trip, but I've done so much for people. It's like, if I want to come in here every day and call you an asshole, I can. I mean, believe it or not, again, at the end of the day, look what I bring to the table. Whatever. Even if I'm freaking bipolar, I want to call you a schmuck today. Like, who gives a shit, bro? Who gives a shit? How's McDonald's doing? I've been calling for McDonald's puts. I think the stock absolutely sucks. And they really pumped it on Friday. 310 to almost 318. I still say McDonald's puts. I still say Rivian puts as well. I don't know. This company sucks. Hold on, let me check my account. I'll see if I'm rich. Nope. There she goes. All right. You guys keep an eye on Rivian. I'm going to stretch my legs for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. Drop it like it's hot. Get knocked down, but I get up again. No, honestly, it looks like this market might want to go down. Hmm? Yep. Hey, Walma, how you doing, man? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Looks like, yeah, we have this potential triangle forming. Let's see if it wants to stay in this pattern now. This is technically a bearish pattern. Reconnection successful. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Feel the power. I'll be right back. Oh, come back right at the top of the range. Here we go. Let's see what it wants to do. Everybody left because I went to poop. Oh, that's a call, baby. That's a call. Got to see where this next candle closes. See where the next candle closes. Huh. Interesting. They're going to pull it back first. They're going to pull it back first. Hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Curious to see if it just goes straight above 68.20. We know that's kind of a key level. And there it is, 68.20. I do think I want to say they bounce it. But I'm just kind of waiting. Because you know, the second I say call, it's just going to drop back here. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll cheer you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. All right, we're dropping, we're moving, we're buying. We're buying. Ride the wave. What time is it? 2 o'clock. Oh, I think it's time for more cough. What do you guys think? Another cup of cough? Cup of cough and I'll be fine. All right, you guys watch that. As long as it doesn't break and come back into this potential triangle, it should stay up. So keep an eye on that. I'm getting more coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, here she come. Watch out, Spy, she's going up. Oh, here she come. Freaking silver and gold, baby. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Nice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, now it's... What the heck is going on? Uh, we connected? Oh, man. Got some shitty-ass connections today. Viewers will experience buffering. Ah, I see. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, yeah. Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Does this stream keep, like, going on and off? Having some technological differences. Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And we're back. Oh, just cracked my neck. Chugga, 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 chee, chee. Under pressure. Uh-oh. Going on in the wonderful world of X. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. The dollar is Back to break even. And it's green. Oh, baby. Nice bounce. Going up. Yep. Yep. Irons, baby. Woof. That'll keep you awake. Come on, kryptonite. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, this S&P is just sucking all the energy out of the room. Uh, just have to make sure we don't drop back into here. Gotta clear it in about the next 5-10 minutes. Then we should be alright. Oh, my back. My goodness. Hold on one sec. I'll be right back. the heck is not happening here? Oh, man. I just hope we don't drop back down. Hey, DraftKings staying green. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're loving it. Yeah, good old quiet Monday. Uh-oh. 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 Not good. Not good. There's our dollar. It's back red. Okay. We need to pump it, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Yep. Let's go. Oh, you're really gonna make a liar out of me, huh? Quit playing games with my spy. Playing games with my spy. Quit playing games with my spy. Looking for that late day rally. Late day rally. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Back above the moving average. Yep. Hmm. Yep. Uh, damn it. Nancy Pelosi just been subpoenaed by the Department of Justice. Uh-huh. Yeah, when people actually go to jail, I'll pay attention. Up, up. Don't call it a comeback. Jeez, get some brake fluid. People don't know how to take care of their vehicles, I'll tell you. All right, I need 1 minute. Hopefully I'll come back. It'll be up here. Oh, oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? And she'll be coming round about here when she comes. She'll be coming round about here when she comes. Oh, the sirens. Got the sirens coming. Oh, everybody left. Come back. Come back. DraftKings staying up. One step at a time. Here we go, baby. Late day rally. Late day rally. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Yep. Yep. Stream is lagging. I don't know what the heck's going on anymore. Can't even stream anymore. Here we go. Late day rally. Dow is now down less than 10 points. Well, it was. It's all about the power. We need more power. Give it all I've got, Captain. You have any earnings today? I have never heard of those names. Tomorrow morning, Duluth? Nah. Lennar. Lennar after the close on Tuesday. Lennar after the close on Tuesday. Hmm. Hmm. I actually don't know. Truck's backing up. Uh, chilling. Wait, chilling. Hydrograph. And by chilling. Oh, how's B&G doing? Chilling. That baby's ready to bounce to 5.5. Yep. Dollar General. New 52-week highs today. 135.57. Jeez. That's crazy. What's that? PayPal launches savings vault. YouTube adopted it already? Okay. And that was what? Last couple of days? I'm surprised it's been so blah. That is crazy. I'm still looking for north of 150 on PayPal. Stock's at 60. How's our shipbuilder doing? Yep. Yep. What was that, yesterday? Oh, yep. Friday. Friday, new 52-week highs on HII. 333 and a third. Original video back here in April at about 215. HII for the win. Oh, man. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Yeah, dollar dropped a little bit, man. Let's go. Let's go. Looking for that 347 pump. A truck going by with the American flag. That's what I'm talking about. America. Yeah. Yeah, America. If you don't like America, you can just get out. Up, they're trying to scare him out. They're trying to scare him out. You'll never scare me. You know what I'm realizing the more I stream live with you guys here, is like the more possibly mentally unstable I may be. Out of context, F1 soccer more popular in the US? I don't know. We did get rid of a lot of immigrants, so any new viewership is now down. But yeah, Americans might be coming around. They might be coming around a little bit. Soccer's alright. I personally never got into it, but it's alright. Yeah, we have American football, so it's definitely going to take longer for, soccer to really spread here in the States. But I do know that once you leave the States, that's all people do, for the most part. And then people come here from other countries, and they're like stunned. They're like, what do you mean you don't watch football? Like, what are you, crazy? You don't watch football? Everybody's different, though. Look at, like, India and stuff, though, right? I mean, look at how big something like cricket is over there. I don't, never really got into cricket. Oh, uh, I can't wait for everyone to make big money so I could just relocate to an island somewhere. It's just gonna be a normal island, though. It's just gonna be a normal island with me on it. For the record. Yeah, people love football. Believe it or not, I might actually start watching hockey. Believe it or not, I used to like try to watch games and not much would happen, and then all of a sudden it'd be like I tried to do like a DraftKings lineup the other day, and the score was like 5-3 or something like that. It's like since when does that happen in hockey? But yeah, I don't know. I've been missing out. I gotta start watching hockey. Yeah, you like hockey? Apple puts? I don't know. I mean, if markets are climbing, I don't know if I'd bet on Apple puts right now, in my opinion. Last time I said Apple puts, it kept climbing, so I don't know. I don't know about any of that. See, I just hate days like this because I feel like we're losing a lot of time. Like, well, not losing time. It's just a waste of time. It's like we got to sit here for like 3 hours and wait for a move that was probably going to take place, but instead of it happening here, we had to wait till here. Uh, Got to see. Maybe I'll do some DraftKings later tonight. Think there might be some more hockey on, some basketball. I don't really watch the games. I just make the lineups. That looks like a bullish candle right there. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes, I do mean ice hockey. The Canadians got something right. What could I say? Gotta give credit where credit's due. No, that's interesting. It showed like a bullish candle, and now it's weak right after. This is very, very strange. Ugh. Somebody mentioned data coming out this week. We have anything coming out tomorrow? I could check. It used to show you. Does it show you in this account? Research? Calendar? Yeah. Today's events. Okay, wait, where is the... Here we go. So we go to the 16th. Average work, average hourly earning, building permits at 8:30, business inventories at 10. Ecolab paying a dividend. Yeah, I forgot about Ecolab. Haven't looked at them for a while. Yeah, what's that, Wednesday though? I'm not seeing that tomorrow. Mortgage applications Wednesday, retail sales, crude. Thursday, continuing claims, CPI, core CPI, initial claims, nat gas inventory. Friday, existing home sales, PCE, personal income, personal spending. I'm in a New York state of mind. Rivian sub 19. Tuesday, December 2nd. My man's a couple of weeks off. I'm in a New York state of mind. It's funny, I said Hershey and PM puts because they were climbing and the dollar was climbing. Then as the dollar looked like it was going to turn, that's when I said puts. And it's funny because Hershey kept going up a little bit, but PM went down a little bit. Almost the same amount. Very interesting. Oh, little bump here, little bump. Fighting for that moving average. Let's zoom in. Let's go down to the field for the call. Oh. Oh, shit. Rejected. Oh. What goes on here? Ah, look at that Rivian. Told you, stock sucks. People don't want to listen to me. Keep telling you, stock sucks. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You're going the wrong way. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Yep. One tick at a time. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, shush. What the? What the? Beautiful pump. Now it pulls back. What do we got? 342. Let's go. Here comes the volume. Here we go. Late day rally. Late day rally. Hey, better, 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 better. See, that's another reason why maybe soccer's not very popular here in the States, right? There's no chatter. You just running back and forth all the time. You baseball, basketball, we got chatter. Hey, better, 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 better. Swing, better. Hey, better, 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 better. Swing, better. Well, we're either going to explode up or drop big. And we are dropping. This is unacceptable. Here we go. Come on, pump this fucking thing. Sitting here watching paint dry. It's ridiculous. Can we stop with the games? Unbelievable. Like, you're gonna tell me you're not buying out there. Come on. Who are you bullshitting? This is what I'm talking about. Can't bullshit a bullshitter, bro. Uh-huh. No way. No way the cells win that candle. No way. That is some nonsense what I'm witnessing here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Keep playing games with me. Keep playing games. You ain't gonna catch me slipping, I'll tell you that much. Looking for higher highs. 6830 incoming. You don't bring it down to the fib. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You played games for 3 hours. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. Dow's about to go green. Let's go. Let's go. No, 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 no. Oh, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Wow. Wow. You better rock it off that level. I'm a ragged man. Ragged man. Burning out the fuse and heavy load. Burning out the fuse and heavy load. I swear, anything to waste time, I swear. Dow is green. Yep. Anything to waste time. Rivian puts. Ah, Rivian puts. Just give us 6830 already. All right, take it easy. Didn't want to give it enough juice, huh? Yeah, I mean, some scalp plays were there today, but didn't quite get the pump I was looking for. Son of a bitch. Solid day, even with all the chop. All right, awesome, man. Awesome. Happy to hear it. Very happy to hear it. Yeah, I know we nailed one right out of the gate. We did. We did kind of flatten out after that, though. Had this potential break that was coming, then we climbed out. And you can tell it's just kind of undecided here. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. That's how we do it. Yeah, going into the last minute. This is looking weak. I'm curious to see if it reclaims like that 68.20 level. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Uh-huh. See what I mean? Uh-huh. Hmm. Interesting. Look at this. It started to make wider and wider ranges. Huh. Very interesting. Big drop. Almost into a trumpet. Hmm. It does look like the dollar wants to drop a little bit. What were these bottoms? 98134, 98136. So we slowly stepped up, sitting here at the moving average. So, again, you know, the theory says the dollar down, stocks go up. So, I guess you would want a rejection here. Because they could, even though this isn't exactly a double bottom, we could be bottoming here, right? And forming a potential triangle ready to break. Which in theory means stock should pop, but changes day by day. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Well, that's pretty much it. We have no earnings coming out. Tomorrow, what was it, Wednesday morning? Oh no, Tuesday after the close, we have Lennar. And then Wednesday morning, what it says, Jabil, General Mills, Toro. So we got a couple of names tomorrow, Wednesday. No earnings today. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Well, listen, like we say, you got to stay positive, right? Hopefully make it right back tomorrow. But yeah, that's a Monday in the books. Started off hot, got bloody, right? We mentioned the calls here, made a couple of bucks, and then we just kind of flattened out for a few hours. So, wow, $4. Hey, listen, every dollar counts. But we live to fight another day. Yeah. But we usually bounce back from wishy-washy days, you know that. So the fact that it was actually so quiet and uneventful today actually gets me going and gets me excited for tomorrow. Yeah, man, of course, love going live with you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing your support. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a good day. And like we said, we don't cry over spilled milk. You know, if it turns out we're up and, oh, I should have kept the call, hey, we could just jump into another one right there and ride the wave. Yeah, you got to get the live quotes. It's a pain in the ass, but at the end of the day, you know, a couple of bucks, so you're not delayed. Unfortunately, it's, again, if it was like a few minute delay, meh, not a big deal. 15-minute delay, though, with options, that's a lot of time. A lot can happen in 15 minutes. But if you're doing shares, I guess it's not a big deal. But yeah, like we say, you get out what you put in, right? So you're putting in a few bucks, so hopefully it helps you generate more of a profit because you're getting live quotes. But I think you'll be good. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Decent Monday. Looking forward to an amazing Tuesday. I want to thank you guys for hanging. Wow, we streamed 4 hours? Really? Damn. Time flies when you're having fun. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. But yeah, we'll end the stream here. Appreciate your support. Everybody have a good night or good morning wherever you are. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.